Hi, Bill Landing back again on Interesting Individuals. It's the Christmas season 2017. Cindy Taylor, of course, who is a longtime television associate. We see Cindy on a lot of the sketches that we do over the air, but now we are finally at her place of employment. And Cindy works at Freed's Cat Shelter, which probably a lot of the viewers don't know. And so this is their weekend of their Christmas open house, December 2nd and December 3rd of 2017. We are at a bit of a slow time right now. They just got done having a big rush. And Cindy, thanks for letting me stop out here and see you. First of all, how long have you been here at Freed's?
I have been here for 24 years this year. It's back in June.
And just what all are some of your duties that you do here?
Well, I'm the manager. I take care of paperwork for the incoming cats, running to the vet, doing the payroll, of course, taking care of adoptions, customers for any reason on the phone, cleaning if we're shorthanded. I'm in the back. So I'm a jack of all trades.
And we're going to do a little tour around here because they have the place really nicely decorated for the open house. How many years have you been doing the Christmas open house?
24 years at least for the whole time I've been here. It's actually when the summer open house and the winter open house have all been going on since even before I started.
And we're doing this on December the 2nd, Saturday. And like I said, it's a bit of a slow period now. When I got here, some people were just leaving and it was a little bit bigger on. So what were some of the things that people were looking at? Maybe some of the purchases today?
As far as the purchases, I'm not sure. That would be somebody else who was taking care of the gift shop. I was dealing with an adoption. We had at least one kitten go home today. We've had, unfortunately, 4 kitties having to come in, so we were taking care of that. Plus, we just had the regular people that like to come in and go visit in the back, and we've been taking them on tours of the building.
Outstanding. And then how many employees are actually here at the building?
We have 10 employees. During the rush, once we're open with the open house, there's 1, 2, 3, 4... about 4 or 5 of us that stay and deal with everybody that come in. Plus, we have some volunteers that come and help us out, too.
And I know that you have a great deal of cats here. What do you have to do as far as limiting the number of cats that people do bring in?
We have a cap at about 350, which between our 2 buildings is what we are at right now. When we get to that point, we unfortunately have to turn people away because we don't want to overcrowd, because then you have a lot more of the sickness that goes through. So people get upset with us, but our space depends on our adoptions because we are no kill.
Outstanding. And then the cats, which we might be seeing some of them, they do have nice spacious areas to walk around and look around. You know, they're not just cramped in a little small cage. So it's comfortable for the cats to, you know, have enough room for them. Now, something else is that you do have a newsletter that goes out, and how do people get to be a part of that?
If anybody wants to be on the mailing list for it to be mailed to them, all they need to do is come by here and give us their name and address, and we will add them. And then also what we do is once the newsletter is out and printed, we put it up on our website. So you can go to freedscatshelter.org and click on the newsletter link and read our newsletter there.
And we're going to take a little bit of a tour and see some of the other things that are going on here at the Freed's Open House here in Michigan City. So stay with us. We're back at Freed's Cat Shelter and looking at some of the things in their gift shop. And we're over here in this corner right here. Cindy, go ahead and tell us what we got.
Over in this area, we have various cat toys and some collars here.
Mm-hmm.
These are just different things. A lot of this is stuff that people have donated over the times. We have little Spiegel, looks like Spiegel platters. We have some coasters here, or trivets, and we have a cat paper towel holder. Just little Santa knickknacks here.
I like the soldier, and I don't know if there's a Santa Claus way in the far corner.
Oh, the Nutcracker,
okay,
and this. Yeah, I would think this is a Santa from some time frame or some country. Because we have the different countries. We used to have a whole bunch of these,
sure.
And each was the representation of their Santa for that country.
Sure.
Again, we have some more toys, more knickknacks over here. We have some posters. We got more down there. Over in this corner is jewelry and books that we have.
Jewelry, alrighty. Okay.
And this is the extent of our gift shop, but we do have some extra stuff out in this other area.
All right, we're going to go through that door. We have a lot of stockings that are hanging around here. I'm going to let you go ahead and lead.
Okay.
And then I shall follow.
Again, some more items that have been donated. We even have some Barbies here. We have a fax machine and a printer.
A quilt or a blanket.
A quilt there. We have
Mhm.
a telescope that was donated. We have a Christmas tree here.
Happy holidays to all. That's appropriate on that
Yes.
sign there.
And then we have our Freed's Cat Shelters t-shirts.
Oh, hold one up for me, please.
Sure.
Wow.
Let me find a small one. I can fold it better.
Uh-huh.
There's the front.
Zoom in. Outstanding. They're short sleeve ones. Now, who makes those for you or designs them for
Customs Inc.
you? Where are they out of?
Website.
Is there a website?
Yep. You design it on the website, and then they will print it up. And then Wristband Bros does our little wristbands
Uh-huh.
with the phone number. So you can see I'm wearing one myself.
Outstanding. And I see, well, those are really nice. I see some plates and dishes and some books on certain things.
Then this room here is normally, without the open house, this room is the check-in area for the Freed's TNR, for the Trap, Neuter, Release program. People with the feral colonies that are around that are needing spay and neuter, the Freed's TNR will do that. You would call, I can give you a phone number later, but call Melissa to schedule an appointment. And they ask for like a $20 donation for the cats to get them spayed, neutered, ear-tipped. And then the actual surgical, this is the actual surgical room. It is a bit of a mess in here because clearing out this area and shipping it in. These cats right here are just the new ones that just came in. So
hey gang, it looks like some of them are sleeping and they're not too.
And they're scared because literally.
Well.
These two.
Hey little sleepyhead, hi.
Just came in.
Hi there. We'll see if we can zoom in on those eyes.
These are the smallest cages that we have, and these are just for incoming temporary holding to make sure they're healthy before they go into the general population.
Yeah.
And then the other rooms that have these cages, they're for treatment if they're ill and need medication and stuff like that. Otherwise, we have a lot bigger rooms. Didn't want to cut in front of the
we will get to those eventually. We're just But you did have a really good turnout of some people earlier on then.
Yes, we did.
All right. Well, we're going to head back out here where some of the refreshments are, and people can just do what they want. And I really like these two Santa Clauses here, and I believe they were donated, right?
Yes.
By people.
Yes.
And they're figurines, and they are really nice.
He's not moving down there, but he's moving.
Okay, yeah, that is a really nice Santa Claus. And then I'm just going to swing by. We got the beverages and food. And again, there's that other Santa Claus right there. And no, as you say, he's not moving.
Yeah,
but
he's
that
not
is
moving, but he's adorable the way he is.
And do I take it that is your stocking there? That huge one on the wall?
I've been very, very, very good.
It hasn't gotten anything in it yet, but we got a couple weeks to go. And there's your nice little tree.
Our little Christmas tree.
Sure. Really well decorated.
A friend of mine is the one who knitted or crocheted, I'm not sure. I don't know one from the other. But the Christmas tree skirt for us.
Outstanding. All right. And we'll be back to do a little bit more touring in just a moment.
No? You didn't nervous over? You nervous too?
No, and I can start anytime.
Alright.
We are now continuing on at Freed's Cat Shelter, and we have one of the residents here, and there are many of them, Cindy, who is this charming looking character.
This is Jack.
Jack, hi.
And his sister Jill is our undercover kitty. She's under the blanket. She's the black and white.
Hi,
hair.
Jack. Yeah. And I'm just going to do a little panning around. And again, we want to point out that the cages here are nice and spacious, where the cats can just, move around.
They all have a window with a window ledge for the cats.
Yeah.
These bins here, they're 4 feet wide, 8 feet long, and ceiling height.
Right. Okay. We've got people walking around in here, so that's fine. So they let them do whatever they need to do.
These bins here are for cats that don't do well in the big rooms. So the max these hold are 4 cats each. Then we have another room, which we will see in a little bit. It's called Gang. It's like 2 large living rooms into 1 room. And then a section of that was turned into our seniors.
Okay.
And those actually have beds.
All right, so we're going to go this way then a little bit.
Yep.
We're just going to continue our tour here.
We're going to make a little zig and a zag.
All right. And again, more stockings all over the place.
Well, the kitties have to have stockings too.
Yep, I got to make my way through the doorway here, so just a little bit of a tight squeeze there. There we go.
These are the seniors. And as you can see, we're getting a lot bigger in the space. They have beds and everything, and again, the large windows with window ledges so they can enjoy the sunshine. And
hey, everybody. Hi. What's going on? Oh, yeah, this is nice. Oh, look at him curled up over there. Yeah, they blend in real nice. Oh.
And then if you want, we can actually step into Gang. You might actually get some movement.
Oh, I hear some.
Yeah.
Who's this?
This one.
Well, who's this one sitting outside
This
here?
is Violet. She's one that we have a couple of them that are hall cats because they don't do well really with any other cat whatsoever. So they get to roam the halls so they can be away from them. We have a crooked picture I need to fix. But she actually wasn't. That's Mila.
Mila, what is she? Hi, sweetie.
She's a Himalayan. The only reason why she is still with us is because she does go potty outside the box.
And we're going in that room there?
Yeah. Come on, babies, pick up.
Do you know some of the furthest areas that people have come to, be at the open? Well, that's fine. That's a far enough area.
We have one of our donators is from Alaska, and then when she's out this way, this is Gang, by the way, and then whenever she was out this way, she would stop by here and get stuff from our gift shop.
All right, I'm going to prop it up. Can I get one of these beauties in my arms right now?
Let me find one. Who's going to be a good kitty? Who's going to be a good kitty? Alice.
Hey, Gang.
Baby. Oh, you want to let me hold you? You going to be a good girl?
This one I'm going to have, or
See how well she is? Because some like holding, some don't.
what about, okay, so just whichever one.
Try her.
Hi, Gang.
She just likes to lean back against you. She's just sitting on my arms.
Okay, I'm going to put her. Can't move. Whoop, whoop.
Just let her.
Does she claw?
She'll get comfortable.
Oh, I can hear her purring.
Yeah. Just put your one hand underneath here.
Yeah.
And
Hi,
then
sweetie.
she's just going to lean back against you.
Yeah, she says, who is this
That's
strange
Alice.
man? Hi, you're a purr, aren't you? Yeah.
She loves adults. She's scared of kids.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder what that is.
I don't know. She's always been outgoing with adults, but then there was this one lady with a little girl, and they were really loving her, but every time for the little girl to pet her or hold her, she'd run off.
So then we'll let her have your, oh, thank you, honey.
Oh, come here, baby. Go this jacket.
She's fine. Yeah.
Here you go.
Well, this is so great because, again, they have to be able to just roam around. And I'm happy to see that they're all not running away or intimidated by us. They're all just relaxed and just sitting around.
Find the right kitties. You just sit down, let them come to you. The ones that are scared of people will just run away from you. Otherwise, you will be surrounded by the sweet ones.
All right.
This is Morticia.
Okay. All right.
And when she had her babies, we named them Wednesday, Pugsley, and Ophelia.
Okay. Well, quite a few of them. Beautiful ones, too. I could see it would be really hard for somebody to make up their mind, that they're doing this about which cat you want to take. So, well, what's going to be going on with 2018?
Taking care of more kitties. We're working on getting this year's kittens adopted out and get the nursery opened up, because once April, May comes around, kitten season's going to hit, and we're going to be swamped with kittens again.
All right.
So,
Well, good enough, Cindy. We're just going to fade out here with a look at the gang, and thank you for the nice little tour and a chance to see the Christmas open house here at Freed's Cat Shelter in Michigan City.
thank you. Hello, I'm Tasha, the top flapper dancer in Chicago for 1928. And I have plenty of dance offers for the New Year's Eve party at the Bradbury Hotel. Elmo Grant, a bootlegger. Sammy Howard, another bootlegger. Gordo Clements, a hired gunman. Waldo Beekman, the city police chief. Roscoe Hugenboom, a city councilman. Conrad Tillman, a third-rate tap dancer, and Timmy Shalaman, a hotel bellhop. There definitely will be fireworks going off at midnight.
Abigail Pipashinsky, it's December the 31st. Time to go over your behavior for 2017. Dare I say it's been appalling. You set fire to 6 mattresses, 5 that belonged to other women inmates. You smuggled in brandy, scotch, wine coolers, 8 miniature bottles of whiskey.
Warden Carruthers, in prison, a girl has got to have fun.
Fun? You broke 4 machines in the laundry room. Twice you spiked the guards' coffee with sleeping pills, and you smuggled in 12 cartons of cigarettes.
Warden, I'm here for 8 more years. Who cares about being a model prisoner?
We'll see. You're in cell lockdown for 6 months. That should stop some of your troublemaking. Well, the guard will be in to get you soon.
There will be a big bang in the warden's office at midnight when 25 firecrackers go off. Happy New Year!
What a murderous New Year's shift this has been, Karen. I am glad it's over.
Same here, Roy. The last 2 hours have been spent here doing these reports.
Oh my gosh. Myself and 4 other officers had to chase a teenage boy 1.5 miles before catching him. He hit 3 parked cars, knocked over a stop sign, a newsstand, and then hit a tree before we finally got him.
Was he hurt?
Well, he had a few cuts, and he was treated and released to us. We charged him with auto theft, having no driver's license, speeding, resisting arrest, and 5 counts of leaving the scene of an accident. Then I had to arrest a drunk who crashed his car into a ditch.
In my district, I arrested 2 teenage girls for underage drinking at a wild party and 2 teen boys for curfew violation. Plus, I ticketed a 19-year-old boy for speeding on a mini bike, and I answered 4 calls of loud fireworks, but never caught anyone.
Oh, yeah. Then I took a report of the theft of 3 bottles of wine from a liquor store, and then I had a minor traffic accident. 2 cars hit each other. It's about 1:45. The New Year's here. I'm starting mine off with a new car loan and remodeling my basement. How about you?
Well, Roy, next Tuesday, I'm out buying a new dishwasher and cleaning out my attic.
Oh, on January the 3rd, we both have to shoot at the firing range.
Already? Those 3 months go by fast.
Yep. Yeah, I have it here. Captain Roy Kilton and Sergeant Karen Melville are among the 25 listed to do their annual shooting. Are you heading home now?
Yeah, but my husband said he'd wait up for me. We'll stay up for a bit, and that will be it.
Yeah, I'll go home, eat, and then go to bed. Well, Karen, Happy New Year. I hope it's a good one.
You too, Roy. I'm hoping it's a good one, too.
Going to take a look now at some of the most popular cities in the United States where New Year's Eve celebrating is big. Of course, Times Square in New York, where the ball drops and everything is full of excitement and fireworks, where roughly 1 million people crowd into Times Square every year. Some of the other cities in the United States that are popular, in no particular order, are New Orleans, San Francisco, Disney World in Orlando, Florida, Los Angeles, California, Atlanta, Georgia, Honolulu, Hawaii, San Antonio, Texas, Nashville, Tennessee, Washington, D.C., Las Vegas, and Miami, Florida. That's going to conclude this edition of Interesting Individuals. A thank you to Cindy Taylor and all her staff out at Freed's Cat Shelter here in Michigan City for allowing us come to visit their Christmas open house. As always, Sue Copeland for the assistance of the costumes for our little acting productions up at Costume World for the program. Once again, if you go to the Interesting Individuals YouTube site, you can see many past current shows over the years of Interesting Individuals, Twilight Theater, and many of the other programs that have been done over the years for viewing. As always, we will join you again soon. Goodbye.